this is it. This will be probably the last video of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe with new content for everybody who plays this game. It's the end of a 9-year-long era of Mario Kart 8. Today, on the 9th of November in 2023, we have it, the last booster course pack. Wave 6 is out, and yeah, with that, Mario Kart 8 finally comes to an end. I say finally with half of a grin on my face, but also half a sad face, because I very much like Mario Kart 8. I have to say, I still like the Wii U version more than the Switch version. It's a bit controversial, but I think it's just nostalgia, nostalgic reasons for me, I don't know. But yeah, Mario Kart 8 first came out, as I just said, on the Wii U in 2014, and now we have 2023. Technically this game is 9.5 years old now. And as I said, we have the last booster course wave. We also have this down here. This is very new, I just noticed that. They never announced this, I think. Let's check this out. Oh, we have an inbuilt music player? Okay, that is super cool. I am definitely gonna use this feature often. Like, a lot often. Let's test something out. I always liked... let's test Grumble Volcano, because it's one of my favorite Wii tracks. Oh, cool, and we can even set it to just loop this track, or have multiple, or have it like randomized. Okay, that is very cool. Does the music... No, it doesn't keep, but that icon? Very cool. Maybe I use it for the thumbnail, let's see. But yeah, I don't want to stretch this very much further. We're going back to 150cc, we're going back with Yoshi. No, first I'm gonna show the last characters that got added. So I don't know, did I show... Yeah, we have Petty Piranha, definitely. I'm gonna show all the characters from the Booster Course pack. So Birdo and Petty Piranha, then we have Wiggler. These two, Birdo and Petty, they came in from Mario Kart Double Dash, right? Wiggler comes from Mario Kart 7. Kamek is a thing, so like really, he joined in just with Peachette and Pauline in Mario Kart Tour, but technically Kamek was in the beta build of Mario Kart 64, the second Mario Kart ever made, before he got replaced by Wario. But yeah, so technically Mario Kart Tour, just as I just said, Peachette and Pauline, which in my opinion are just as good as an addition as Rosa Gold or Pink Gold Peach and Golden Metal Mario, but yeah. And then from Mario Kart Double Dash and Mario Kart Wii, but he came in Mario Kart Double Dash, Diddy Kong, and our all-time favorite from Mario Kart Wii, Funky Kong. But yeah, I'm gonna keep with Yoshi, because that is me. I'm going back on my bike. I've been doing some 200cc, that's why I have this card out. I'm going back to my race bike, and we are checking out the last 2 cups of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. The Acorn Cup and the Spiny Cup. I know the tracks already, but well, I haven't played them yet. I just know them from the announcement. I'm not even gonna look at the thumbnails, we're just jumping straight in, because there's so many good tracks in this last booster pack. We're starting off with a Mario Kart Tour track, and it's Rome Avanti. Which, not gonna lie, it already looks quite good for Mario Kart Tour track. Oh, it looks complicated too. So one of the things One of the things I do not really much like about the booster course is the polishing and finishing of tracks. Not to hate on the developers, I know it is mega hard to create stuff like this. Like, I'm not gonna say I could do it better. The only thing I'm talking about is most of these... Ooh, you can drive through this, that's a very cool shortcut. Most of these tracks just do not feel as polished and as nice as the Mario Kart 8 original tracks and the first DLC, which came out for the Wii U, right? Ooh, little boost pads. I guess if you trick from it, you can do a high jump. Wait, where are the computers? Why am I so far in front? Yeah. But yeah, why this track looks good, or most of, or at least all of the tracks, they look good, yes. But they have a completely different art style theme, I would say, from the original game. The original game looked, for a Mario Kart game, pretty realistic, right? And this, while the actual tracks and the design looks realistic, especially these city tracks from Mario Kart Tour, because they are based on real world. It still has this cartoonish art style that Mario Kart 8 never had. That's why I still have a completely different appreciation for these original tracks from the Wii U version. But yeah, as I said, I'm not saying these tracks are bad in any way. I think most of these still drive very nice. Also on 200, I have to say, with most of the tracks, you can feel that they thought about 200. Not all of them, but most of them. Yeah. Coming to Rome Avanti in particular, this track looks very nice for tour standards. I very much like the fountains. And the water and all that stuff, and obviously the Yoshis and Shy Guys around. Not the Toads though, sorry. No, but yeah, you see a lot of different iconic and unique things from Rome. So definitely, even though the track layout looks scary and complicated at first, I have to say it does drive pretty good on 150. Let's check out the next track, and I think I'm going to be very happy about the next one. Yes, here it is from Mario Kart Double Dash, Donkey Kong Mountain. In the Mario Kart V version I'm seeing, and I already see a bad thing about this track. I already see a very bad thing about this track. And people will hate it. People will hate it. But let's check out the initial redesign of this track. I know it from Double Dash, I know it from Wii. I've played both versions, and I'm gonna compare this version to obviously the Double Dash and Wii version, because Double Dash and Wii, they are very similar, which is a good thing in my opinion. And yeah. Okay, and I would check out this, and I have to say, just as with the other tracks, while it looks good, it still looks very cartoonish. It has a lot of almost Fortnite-esque aspects. Yeah, this half-pipe existed in Mario Kart Wii, just as well as this one. Alright, then the boulder's falling off. And here's the complaint, but I'm gonna talk about that in the second lap. Yeah, let's check. The bridge is still there. I actually thought they would replace it with a flying ramp, just like they did with the net from the Autumn Wiggler race track. I actually forgot its name really. It's one of the most known Wii tracks. I really forgot its name, what the hell? But yeah. Alright, so what I already noticed is that, especially up here on the hill, I know, or on the hill, on the volcano, well, I know it's a volcano and stuff, but it looks very stale. It looks very the same. It's just the same texture all over. And I have to say, Mario Kart Wii and Double Dash did it better, with way different grey colors. The next complaint, but that's gameplay-wise, is this one. You see these wooden bars on my right? They are blocking off an all-time player favorite shortcut on this on this track that you were able to take without a mushroom, right? Was a shroomless, easy to do shortcut. Well, easy if you know the angle. With bikes, it was actually not too easy in MarioKart Wii anymore. You had to get a good angle, especially if you were racing fast. But yeah, it blocks off a player favorite shortcut, and that I have to criticize. I have to criticize very hard, I have to say. Doesn't feel really natural. I have to say, all in all, I know it's Donkey Kong Mountain, and I like Donkey Kong Mountain, but I have to say, because of those changes, it doesn't fully feel like Donkey Kong Mountain anymore. It feels, not gonna lie, it feels kinda like a bootleg fan-made version for a fan-made game. A little bit, especially because the graphics are so different too from the original games. But that's just my opinion, alright? I will see, I have yet to see how the community takes in this track, especially with that shortcut block. But yeah, I have to say the volcano looks nice. At least a good thing about the track. Now, as I said, it's still Donkey Kong Mountain. It just has a few changes that I'm so used to that it's just like my nostalgia feeling and stuff like kicking in, like, nah, I don't like this. But yeah, let's check out the next track. I was actually talking about this after the first race. It's a MarioKart Wii track, Daisy Circuit. Wasn't my most favorite track, but this track changed a lot from MarioKart Wii. I know that, and it had such good music in MarioKart Wii back then. Alright, I already know an annoyance, but it's literally just an annoyance. It's not a problem with the track or something, it's just an annoyance, is this right here. Why is this suddenly all... Ooh, this damages you now. Okay, so good thing this still exists. But yeah, as you can see, the ground is all stones and stuff. Like, why this... It is a good texture, it looks very good, I have to say. And it has very nice detail with how the stones are laid out and stuff. My problem with that is, this track was a full road, like what I'm driving on right now. It was full tarmac all the time. I'm so used to that it's just a little annoyance, but it still looks nice. It's just different. Yeah, I have to say about the tarmac, as we're on that topic, the road looks very cool with the daisy flowers engraved into them. The fountain, of course, very nice, definitely. Maybe the guardrails are a little bit big, but yeah, looks very nice. The tunnel is also, there's some cool light effects with the windows from the tunnel. This ramp is completely new. I don't know why they added it, just the same as these booster. At least if they exist in MarioKart Wii, I have to say I can't remember. But I don't think they did. It's definitely still cool that you can still drive onto the walkway and have red shells missing you like that. Like it was a feature in MarioKart Wii. As I said, it's more like texture stuff and small things that changed about this track. Music is still very nice, very calming, I have to say, because of the new instruments. I definitely like this one. So from the three we just played, this is definitely my most favorite. But I know that there's two more tracks that I would definitely like way more than this one. Even though I really, really like this one, I would like the... I had my green shell out, you stupid game. Okay, come on. What I was gonna say was, I would like those two even more than this one, but I think they're both in the next cup. So, the Blue Shell Cup, while being, for some reasons, one of my most favorite items from Mario Kart. Yes, I actually like the Blue Shell. I think both have, I think both of the tracks I'm really, really excited for. And one of the tracks will actually, like, probably break my heart a little bit, because it's, for me, it's one of my, if not my most favorite Mario Kart track. that's in here. And it also is the very, very, very last track that got added to this game. And it is the very, very last track of the Spiny Cup. But without further ado, let's go check out the last track from the Acorn Cup. And it is Piranha Plant Cove, a actual Nitro track. For those people who do not know that terminology, it's an original track. So this is a MarioKart 8 original. Just like Yoshi's Island and that bathtub race thingy. Oh, and the pillars fall down just like an... Oh, this gives me nostalgia from MarioKart Wii's Dry Desert. Ooh, and the music. Okay, I've heard the music already. But this music's very cool, I have to say. I really like this soundtrack. And the track up until now, I have to say, looks still a little bit cartoonish here and there, but it does look way more like Mario Kart 8 as the other two tracks did. Okay, I love the Yoshi's Island track because Yoshi's Island, but that also looked okay. Yoshi has more of the cartoonish games, but you know what I mean. Still looked a bit very cartoonish. But this one, actually, it does feel a little bit like Dolphin Shoals, but just at night and stuff. So it does have similar textures, which is a good thing. It does have details, very many details actually. The sand and grass is actually textured properly and just not a yellow and green screen like other tracks, especially from the first and second wave. Wink, wink. I have to say, I like this one a lot, yes, up until now. Ooh, and all the different paths you can take. Definitely also Mario Kart 8 and definitely Dolphin Shoals-esque track design with the swarms from Four Ruins. Oh, I'm scared because this track actually, from its track design, might take Yoshi's Island place in my most favorite new track that got added in the booster course, because it's actually designed very well. I'm gonna just let the Toad by. Aha. Ooh, there was a shortcut right there. Ooh, cool. And the eels, the same eel from Dolphin Shoals, just moving around now. Yeah, this track is actually, this feels like a lot like Mario Kart 8, I have to say. I do very much like this track. And it's long. Like, nothing against the Yoshi's Island course, as I said, I love it. But it always felt a bit short. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I'm getting what? Sorry, this short rage moment, but come on, in the last corner, Donkey Kong had a stupid piranha plant, but for some reason gets a red shell that he can use while the piranha is still active, just to take my 3 stars. I would have had 3 stars first try. This is not the first time when I'm recording that this happens. Heck you, stupid game, and especially Donkey Kong and Toad. I hate them. They're my most hated character from the whole Mario roster, because literally just because of Mario Kart. Fuck you. I know I'm not supposed to use that language, but I do not care. If this game is being unfair to me, then I'm using that language. But yeah, back to Piranha Plant Cove. Very good track, I have to say. Definitely. But, I mean, look at this. All golden and then a fucking monster. Man, just because the game was like, I need to troll him. I was in the lead by so far for the whole race, right? And the game is just like, nah, fuck you. I'm gonna teleport them behind you with good items, and you can't defend yourself because you only get a coin from the last item. Stupid game every single time. Alright. Next track from Mario Kart Tour Madrid Drive. This is the very last city track. And I think we have all the city tracks for Mario Kart Tour now. Oh yeah, big news if you didn't know it already. Mario Kart Tour's... oh, the soundtrack. Very fitting, very cool. But yeah, Mario Kart Tour is no longer being supported. In the sense of that you can still play the game just like you used to, it just there won't be new tracks. So everything from now that you already know from the game, you will see again. Things are gonna repeat themselves. There's a small little shortcut that this reminds me of Sunshine Airport, actually. But yeah, everything you've seen in Mario Kart Tour will repeat itself now. I didn't want to use that. My brain was like off and just pressed on the item button. Okay, so this track, not gonna lie, looks more cartoonish than Roma Ranki. But I like the music. And we're getting back to the Wiggler now. He has been asleep. He was a sleepy boy, but now he's awake. And he's... okay. And he's now walking around trying to... well, screw around with us a little bit. This is definitely very cool, I have to say. I like this park area. And then back through this big gate we go. Ooh, the stuff Michelin looks pretty cool too, I just noticed. And there's a churro, a churro store literally in the first corner. As I was able to read it now. Okay, big corner. Are we turning around? No, we are not. Ooh, some Goombas walking around the place. Let's get this coin. And into the stadium, yeah. It's Rocket League time. Interesting that they use the Shoe Goombas. It's actually pretty cool use. Because Shoe Goomba is... wait. It's only on this track, I think. A pretty cool use of Shoe Goomba. Doing little flips to kick back the balls. Very cool. Now comes a track that that I think nobody expected. And I also didn't expect it. I'm not hyped about it. It's cool to have it. I didn't see a lot of this track, so I'm definitely interested in what they did. From Mario Kart 7, it's Rosalina's Ice World. It is the second course in the Special Cup, and so it is the second course in the Blue Shell / Spiny Shell Cup for Mario Kart 8, and I already got a bad start. Ooh, the music is definitely more funky. This looks a lot like the Mario Kart 7 texture, which isn't bad, because for a 3DS game Mario Kart 7 looked quite alright. Ooh, half pipe. That is very cool addition, because that didn't exist in Mario Kart 7. I wonder if this... yeah, okay, it does. It will. So just like in the original game... oh, Rosalina's first, but not for long. Just like in the original game, this track will change a little bit. And the cave is split into two paths with the massive boost pads right here. And a jump! Ooh, there's a new shortcut now. That's quite cool to see. But yeah, it's more of a reskin. Though that's granted to the overall simple design that this track always had. There was a very cool shortcut with this corner I'm driving through right now in Mario Kart 7. I would try it if it's still possible in Mario Kart 8, but I don't think it is. Okay, I just like in Mario Kart 7. But the music doesn't change though. It stays the same. I could have sworn in Mario Kart 7 the music changed. I would have at least expected that the music would change. Let's drive the normal path. Oh no! I shouldn't have. Oh, interesting, the reset checkpoint is... oh, cool. I'm guessing I'm gonna try it in the last lap, actually. I'm guessing you can take that without a shroom. It looks shroomless at least. So there was a cool shortcut where you could jump over the whole corner. But it was pretty tricky to get it right. Oh, that was a very cool... Almost made it. It was a very cool little trick. I did right there. Yeah, but I have to say it looks very nice. This also looks less cartoonish than most of the tracks. Still here and there a little bit of stuff, especially the icy walls. But... Oh no, it's not shroomish. Ooh! Oh, come on, really? Okay. But yeah, definitely very good visual upgrade over the original course. And you can still see the Mario Galaxy, all the Mario Galaxy details in the sky and in, yeah, in this whole track, definitely. And now we're coming to the last two tracks this game has to offer. And yeah, I'm super excited for both of these. One, I didn't quite expect, but I'm very happy. And I'm very, very excited about the music of that course. And as I said, the very last one will probably touch my heart a little bit. And yeah, without further ado, let's get into it. Because the last track, we are finally getting another Bowser Castle. And it's from the very first Mario Kart, Bowser's Castle 3 from Super Mario Kart. And I like how they made this track. Because obviously Super Mario Kart, very flat game as it's on the SNES, and this is super 3D and this looks very cool. And I'm super excited about the music. Because I love the music from the OG, now let's listen to this. Oh my god, it's Metal Remix? Oh my god, yes! Oh my god, Nintendo, yes! Oh my god! This has no right to go this insanely hard. This music. Oh my god, I love it. Okay, cool that there's this music player feature now, because I would definitely listen to this music way more often with that. Oh, what? You can even drive on the walls? That is super cool. Yo! This feels definitely like a Mario Kart track, like a Mario Kart 8 track. This feels like this could have been in one of the Wii U original tracks. Definitely. This doesn't look cartoonish at all, it looks very much like Mario Kart. I love the lava, I guess I just took that from the actual Bowser Castle we have from Mario Kart 8. Which makes sense, because that lava was fucking awesome. I like the super 3D, super... You know, I can't get onto that that easy. I love how 3D this track is, how high up it goes and how far down you go again, and I love how these grids and the piranha plants, which weren't even a thing back in the original game. Oh my god, this is so cool. And this, oh my, I love this track. I love this track. Oh, this is perfect track. Oh no. So from the remake tracks, this definitely takes first place up until now. Because it all depends on the very last track. I know what the very last track is. Obviously, without that I wouldn't have been able to say that it will touch my heart a little bit. Stuff like that. So I know what the last track is. I will just see how well it was remade. Because I am very picky about that track in specific. No, she's getting a... I'm still first. I'm still first, Rosalina. Fuck you. But yeah. Holy shit, this track is good. Definitely, from all the 48 new tracks, or 47 tracks we have seen until now, and from all the, I don't know how many remade tracks it is. I think it's close to 42 remake tracks? Something like that, 40 to 42 remake tracks. From all those tracks, this is definitely, up until now, the best. And now, we're heading into our very last race for Mario Kart 8. And it is my favorite Mario Kart track of all time, next to Waluigi Pinball. And it is from my favorite Mario Kart game, Mario Kart Wii, Rainbow Road. I absolutely love this track in Mario Kart Wii, and I'm excited to see how it plays in Mario Kart 8. I have 2 nitpicks about this track, or 1 big nitpick, technically. But I will talk about that in lap 2. So yeah, music definitely was a massive thing in Mario Kart Wii. I love the music so much in Mario Kart Wii. There was item boxes originally there, they took them away. And there were item boxes here too. Very interesting, they took the item boxes away. That ground is still doing its ground stuff, the half pipes are here. You can definitely jump over this again. This is anti-gravity now, which is very cool, I have to say. Ah, okay. So the nitpick I'm talking about, it may change depending on how this lap plays, or not how the lap plays out, but how it looks like really. Because I know it just looked weird. Yeah, that was my nitpick right there. Or that is my nitpick. This, I'm gonna call it like Stardust Tunnel. It's not the only one, the jump has it too. It looks a bit... I'm so used to the Wii original, how that's textured and stuff like that. It looks a bit weird. I don't know how I would explain it. It just looks a little bit weird to me. And I thought so with the, especially from the outside, I thought so with the cannon here too, with the star cannon. But this one looks actually very cool from the inside. Like this effect looks very cool from the inside, I have to say. Yeah, the music, I can definitely hear that they used most, if not all of the exact same instruments from Mario Kart 8's original Rainbow Road, which is a cool detail, I have to say. It doesn't fully fit the original song, because the original song was written to be like Mario Galaxy from the style. But it's very cool detail, so I have nothing against it, definitely. The ground, the road itself, it's also very cool. It's a very cool like pearl effect they are pulling off right here, rainbow pearl effect. Yeah, and as it literally is my most favorite. Are you kidding me? I had the horn and I saw the blue shell on the map, and in that exact second I get Thunderstrike. But yeah, where was I? Yeah, as this is literally my most favorite track together with Waluigi Pinball, I can't hate it. And I have to say it looks very gorgeous. If I don't mind and if I get used to this here a little bit, this texture around this jump and around the last corner, that will also not be a problem anymore later on, I'd say. This is the only thing I'm still feel a little bit weird about on this track, but the rest is so good. So I have to say, they definitely finished off the 9.5 Mario Kart 8 era with 2 absolutely abnormally good tracks. I have to say that. This is also now the Mario Kart game with the most Rainbow Roads, because we've got the Nitro Rainbow Road from Mario Kart 8, we've got N64's Rainbow Road, SNES, Mario Kart 7 and Mario Kart Wii. And there's only 2 Rainbow Roads I would have also absolutely loved to see. That are still missing to be remade, and that is first of all Mario Kart Super Circuit from the Game Boy. And definitely what I think should have been in the very first DSC, instead of SNES Rainbow Road, which we already had in Mario Kart 7 by the way. They should have, and we had that in Mario Kart Super Circuit for the Game Boy too. Because Super Mario Kart was completely remade in Mario Kart Super Circuit again. So SNES Rainbow Road exists 4 times. But yeah. Personally, Mario Kart DS's Rainbow Road should have been in the place where SNES Rainbow Road for Mario Kart 8 is now at, because with its loop and its corkscrew it would have been absolutely perfect for the anti-gravity, but I guess Nintendo just overlooked it or something. But yeah, DS Rainbow Road, Waluigi Pinball, and Wii Rainbow Road are my most favorite tracks of all time, and I guess I have to add SNES Bowser Castle 3 Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Remake now too, because it's also a super bonkers map. It looks awesome, it plays awesome, it feels awesome. It's a super cool remake from a 2D game into a 3D game. They used all the possibilities they had with Mario Kart 8. It has a super nice soundtrack, and yeah. So they definitely finished off with a lot of very good tracks. Whereas in Wave 1 and 2, I didn't really feel like this DLC was gonna be worth it much. I have to say, I did notice with Wave 3 coming, I did notice that they were more polished. So to me, I just think Wave 1 and Wave 2 were just a little bit rushed, maybe. Because especially Wave 1, especially in Wave 1, Coconut Mall got, I think, 4 overhauls. You might not even notice them because there were small overhauls from time to time. But I remember the first time playing, I was super disappointed in the track, and now it's okay. I still prefer the Wii version. But yeah, with 3, as I said, the tracks felt definitely way more polished. 4 was even more polished. 5 felt very good. The tracks from 5 felt extremely nice. 4 too, especially the Mario Raceway from Mario Kart DS felt also very nice. Yeah, and now with 6 you definitely notice that they wanted these tracks to be as good as possible, and I think especially Bowser's Castle, especially Rainbow Road Mario Kart Wii, Daisy Circuit fits also almost as good as they could have done it. So definitely on the limit here. They took everything they still had left for Mario Kart 8, put it together, and they said, this is gonna be the ultimate last 2 cups. And I think they pulled it off, yeah. And yeah, as I said, it's a bit touching seeing Rainbow Road from Mario Kart Wii right here with modern graphics, the modern physics. Yeah, and it's also very touching because this is with, I think, a 99% assurance the very last track for this game. I know that Mario Kart 9 is in active development for a little bit now, and I do not think that they will start a second booster course pass, even though some other Mario Kart YouTubers, or in general Nintendo YouTubers, my controller turned itself off, great. Most of them do think there is, like, and they also have reasons why, so why there will be a second booster course. I mean, yes, for example, yes, we still have 55 tracks from the whole Mario Kart genre that are not, never ever had a remake. Though I don't think 55 never ever had a remake, because as I said, the whole SNES game got remade in the GBA game. But still, technically, because there's still 2D, it's still visual, it's only a visual upgrade really. Technically we have 55 tracks that are not remade, but I'm thinking, yeah, but Mario Kart 9 needs some remake tracks, some unique remake tracks, and after that, one day I think Mario Kart 10 will also be a thing. And that also needs some remake tracks. Of course, then with Mario Kart 10 you would already have Mario Kart 9 and Mario Kart 8. I mean, technically with Mario Kart 9 you would already have Mario Kart 8. Because if I think about it, Mario Kart 8 has Mario Kart 7 tracks, and Mario Kart 7 has Mario Kart Wii tracks, and Mario Kart Wii had some Mario Kart DS tracks, and DS had some GameCube tracks. So, yeah, of course, there's still a few tracks open, but it's always nice in a new game to still have tracks from the very old games from the very beginning. That's why I think there won't be any new tracks for Mario Kart 8. But I have to say, 9.5 years. In that time period, we technically would have gotten 2, almost 3 new Mario Kart games if they would have kept up their tradition. So 9.5 years, it's almost a decade of just a single Mario Kart game being promoted over and over, being updated over and over, being added new courses, new mechanics, not new mechanics really, but still a few new items we got. We got a new battle mode, we got more battle modes. Yeah, they definitely put a lot, and even more resources into this game than they did with any other Mario Kart game. You can see it, it shows. But as I said, someday it has to be over, and I think this is the day with this track. And I feel very honored, as this is a fan favorite track, but it's, as I already mentioned a few times, one of my most favorite tracks of all time. I feel very honored that this is the very, very last track of Mario Kart 8. And with that, guys, let's head to the ceremony one last time, because this video is already long enough. And I thank you all for watching this video, and I thank you all, the whole Mario Kart community, that we got this game and all the other games to the points where they are at. And I wouldn't have expected that apparently Rosalina's Ice Planet is my best race, because I would have thought Rainbow Road was. But yeah, okay. Definitely, yeah. I'm guessing I could almost see this game later get a similar treatment to Mario Kart Wii, where it still is keeping, or is being kept alive by modders. Because if you look, Mario Kart 8 with its custom track Grand Prix Revolution mod from Mr. Bean, Mario Kart Wii released 2009, and it's still a relevant game. It still gets updated, it still gets new modes. Mario Kart Wii is now so old and people still play it. Obviously with mods and with hacked consoles and stuff like that. But yeah, maybe one day I can show you. Maybe one day we'll get the grasp of Mario Kart Wii custom tracks. If you want to see that, tell me in the comments. And yeah, as I said, maybe one day we will also see this right here having custom tracks. I know there's already mods for this game, there is already custom tracks for this game, but I'm talking about like many custom tracks, super original custom tracks, super well polished custom tracks, like there now are in Mario Kart Wii. And there's definitely a lot of modders out there with the talent that can do this. And yeah, I'm just here waiting for the day. And until then, there will probably be a lot of other great things. Don't forget to check out my other things. I'm currently Let's Playing Super Mario Bros. Wonder. I will be playing Super Mario RPG when it comes out shortly. I will also be playing the 1000 Year Door remake of Paper Mario. I'm super excited for that game. And if you don't want to miss that, if you want to follow me on this journey, why not head down below the video and hit the subscribe button and activate the bell, because like that you will not miss a single new upload from me. And while you're down there, why not give this video a like? I would greatly appreciate it. And maybe YouTube will push this video even more and more people will see it. Alright. So, this is a little bit touching to say this now. For the last time. This has been Mario Kart 8. It has been a great adventure. I thank you all for being here, watching this video. And yeah, let's see what the future of Mario Kart holds. But this was the very last cup of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. I see you guys in another video. And even if I don't, I just hope you are having a great day. And yeah, stay safe out there, guys. I will see you one day again with a new Mario Kart video, hopefully. And until then, bye bye. For all that are sticking here to this, I think, unique credits scene from Mario Kart 8. Oh my god, I just see how long this video is now. But yeah, this is definitely unique. It's new soundtrack, it's new visuals, definitely new credits. And I'm actually gonna do something YouTubers are not doing as much anymore. I'm gonna give Mario Kart 8 Deluxe a rating, actually. I have been there from the very start. I've played Mario Kart 8 on the Wii U from as good as the very start. So I've been here with this game technically 9 years at least, if not all of the 9.5 years this game has been alive. And yeah, so of course I'm super used to Mario Kart 8. I still love Mario Kart 8. Almost just as much as I do love Mario Kart Wii and Double Dash. It's a super solid game, especially the Wii U part of the game is extremely polished, and yeah, I will still say the Booster Course pack was a great thought to have, even though it's kind of still delayed Mario Kart 9. But we got new tracks. You can't be mad. We got 48 really cool remade tracks. One a little bit worse than the other, one way better than the other. It's just a thing of how you perceive the track, of yeah, how good you know the tracks, at least the remake tracks and stuff like that. But yeah, in general, this is a super solid Mario Kart game with great physics. It boasts fun for the whole family. Even with younger siblings, there's enough features or enough assists this game has, where you can still play with your 4 or 3-year-old brother or sister, or maybe child. And they won't turn out to be last. By at least not by a far mile. Yeah. That in general, I have to say, is very good about this game. It looks the most modern, definitely, from all the Mario Kart, which makes sense because it is the most modern, it's the most updated game. It still looks very up to date, even though it is 9.5 years old, because you have to think these are still Wii U graphics. But it still looks pretty good if you ask me. I still also have my Wii U and the original Mario Kart 8, so I have both Mario Kart 8s on both consoles. So I know what I'm thinking, I know what I'm on about. I definitely know what I'm saying, I have to say that. And yeah, it's been very cool. I'm gonna give you the last of these credits right here. I rate this game a 9.5 out of 10. And yeah, if you still do not have, for some reason, this game, pick it up and get the Booster Course. It makes this game so much bigger than it originally was, and it is great. And with that, I'm heading off. Bye bye, guys.